Messy garage, but trying to get it done. So I was trying to figure out how I was gonna make the transmission and the engine together. So I had this hand truck that I've had for a long time. I actually got it from my dad before he passed away. So I've had this. I had the transmission sitting on here, and I had a crate. So I put the transmission inside the crate. It's flipped over so it won't move. And I sit it up on top of there. Looks pretty good. And then got to get this engine. I don't know why it's leaning, but I don't worry about that. Got to tighten up this flex plate and get everything ready. Got to get the water pump on here. Tighten up the front cover. And then I will get the torque converter in. Slide the engine on, put my bolts, and then get in the car. And that can save me a lot of room, and I can figure out how to get everything else done. I already got my hoses on here. I'm hoping I don't have to change these out to the banjos or anything like that. Hopefully these work for me. But yeah, we're gonna get it in. It's April, so gotta get cracking. Today is April, I think 8th or 9th, and it's already 80 degrees, so gotta get cracking. And here's the converter again. I gotta get that in there, so gotta get that done. So I got that torque converter all on there, so I think it's seated. I'm gonna have to triple check, but I think it's good. And now finished doing whatever I need to do to the engine, which is tightening up this flex plate. And once I tighten up the flex plate, probably go ahead and throw the starter on, because I don't want to have to do that under the car. And then yeah, I think I'll be ready to make these muzzles up. Get that going. That'll be a huge step for me, because once it's in the car, it's just a matter of time before I can fire it up. So, yep, there we go. These cats are so bold. What are you doing around? Get. So this is the engine mount. This is the back end plate that they have for it. Then I have to stack a couple washers. Yeah, you get the point. Stack a couple washers. And then put engine spacer on the top. I don't know how I did this. And that's how you get it right there. Then I got longer bolts, some lock washers go through, and we're gonna see if that's enough. Between the spacer and the washers I have to use, I got a nice little space in between, so that should give me enough room because I'm having issues, but we'll see if that works. So I'm still having engine mount woes. So I went back to my energy suspension mounts, but I got a Moroso spacer and I had to use a couple washers. I don't know if you can see it, but the back of the energy suspension has a notch, or whatever you want to call it, indentation bubble, and it wouldn't clear the spacer, so I had to use some spacer shims. We're gonna see if this works. I had some solid mounts. They didn't work, wouldn't even line up, was way off. I'm using what is this, 66 Chevelle engine mount. It don't matter if it's small block or big block, they're actually the fucking same. But yeah, so what I'm doing, I'm just gonna take this apart, see if I can get it hand all in the way. And I picked up some longer bolts and some washers, but I'll show you how it looks stacked up with the